Hello, everyone. It is a joy and a delight to be able to join you again through this means and during this pastoral reflection for September. It has been an interesting week for me as we are going to begin a new worship series at Trinity Lutheran Church and Schools named The Quest, when we will be talking about traveling, reflections, learnings, and returning home. That I am doing this from a different place. As you can see behind me, this is the playground of the Taiwanese Lutheran Church here in San Diego. I'm attending this year's gathering of the Chinese ministries of the ELCA, and I'm coming with Pastor Jade here and to learn, to meet new friends, but also to visit with old friends that I knew in Chicago. We are here, and it's interesting because I am in this place where there is a great Latino influence, meeting with Chinese leaders, and at the same time speaking English. So as I was reflecting on this experience, what it means to travel, and when we are going to talk about travel, I would like to also share with you that I will go to another place where I will show you how the landscape looks like and what this place has helped me to think about during this time. Let me begin with the words of Psalm 121, a psalm that I learned when I was by heart, when I was a child, when I participated in Sunday school, a psalm that my parents helped me to memorize. Psalm 121 verses 1 and 2 say, Alzaré mis ojos a los montes, ¿de dónde vendrá mi socorro? Mi socorro viene de Jehová, quien hizo los cielos y la tierra. Do you know probably these words by heart? And I invite you to reflect on these words as we go through this journey together as congregation. Now, let me take you to this place where you will see a different landscape and some of the reflections that I have with this experience here in San Diego. So give me a moment. I'll see you in a few minutes. And here we are outside. As you can see, the different landscape that I was saying earlier, so different from the landscape that I see now in what I consider my home in the Linwood, Edmonds, Seattle area. We come to places that we choose sometimes, and places where life and circumstances also push us to go, whether we want or not. Journeying is part of the life of us as Christians. Sometimes we travel abroad and sometimes we go around the world. But sometimes we need to travel around in our communities. The scripture is full of stories, with the stories that tell us of people traveling and going from town to town, from place to place, meeting people, having good experiences, having bad experiences. And I think that that's our journey. In physical life, physically speaking, moving to places, but also in our spiritual life when we need to journey together in this faith quest, in this faith journey that you and I walk. Today earlier, as I was eating breakfast, I saw a group of people who probably just crossed the border, which circumstances in their countries probably pushed them to come and to find new ways to make their living, to find opportunities. I overheard over the phone some of the things that were said, and I assumed that they were being led by others that I don't know what their journey was going to be. And what I reminded is that in this journey together, we are called to encourage one another, to walk with one another, and to remember with the words of the psalmist that we were reading earlier, that as we walk in our journey, to be open to the encounter of a God that is not leaving us, that will provide people around us, and that will be with us to give us the strength and the help that you and I need. As congregation, we are moving into a journey too. And I pray and I hope that you and I, as individuals and as a congregation, that you will keep these words of the psalmist, in our hearts. And to remember that, yes, there will be challenges and there will be moments when we feel disoriented. And yet, the promise of God is with us in Jesus. And as I began with a psalm that I have to learn when I was a kid, because of the circumstances that I was facing, where I found the strength and the assurance, I would like to conclude this reflection and invite you to journey together this month, the rest of this year, every day in our lives as we walk together. Y en la casa de Jehová moraré por largos días. El Señor cuidará tu salida y tu entrada desde ahora y para siempre. Y en la casa de Jehová moraré por largos días. Que estas sean las palabras. May these be the words that give us the strength and the joy of walking together as the people of God. God bless you, and see you soon as we continue walking this journey together.